Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Precious. If this is your first time, I create content that helps family trying to conceive using the research, the things I've learned along the line as someone who have kids of my own. Everything I say is all things I've read or things I've seen or things I've researched. I am not a medical doctor, but everything I share here is all natural. It's something that if you try it, it's not going to affect you negatively. Because trying to conceive is a journey that requires a bit of support and a bit of help. So I try my best to help. So today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 things that I think, in my opinion, that I've seen could be the reason why you're not getting pregnant. Everything around you trying to conceive and you're not getting pregnant, there's a chance that it falls under this 5 category. And why not share it and see if there's anything that you can actually do, if there's any changes that you can actually make that will be able to help you along the journey of you trying to conceive. Because I know this journey, expressing it a little bit, it's very, very difficult. It's not easy for everyone. It can be easy for some people, but it's not easy for everyone. These 5 things may be the reason why you're not getting pregnant. Without further ado, let's get talking. The first thing I'm going to be talking about is stress and emotional factor. These 2 things are really, really underestimated, but I thank God that a lot of studies are coming up now where stress is a contributing factor to a lot of diseases out there, including cancer. Stress can cause hormonal imbalance, and one thing that I know that do affect people who are trying to conceive is mostly, or I would say, hormonal imbalance will be part of it. So if stress has a correlation and also a causation, because it's one thing to have a correlation and another thing to have to be a causation. So if stress actually ticks the boxes of these 2 things, then it's very important for us to know how to manage our stress. People manage stress differently. The way I manage my stress may be just playing about, walking, going for parties. The way other people may distress may be just watching movies. So the essence of this is just to say that if you know you are stressed, you will know you are stressed. The journey alone can get you stressed. Find the things that can actually help you to distress. Whatever it is, nobody has to tell you. Nobody would guilt you for it, because if you're really stressed, the long exposure of cortisol in our body can cause more harm than good. So stress and emotional factor is one thing that I know affects people and can affect you from trying to conceive or from getting pregnant. The second thing I know about this is lifestyle factor. Lifestyle factor in the sense that you eat, you expose yourself to toxicity, you expose yourself to things, chemicals that can actually impact your body. You take drug, you take alcohol, you take things that can actually hurt you. Lifestyle changes or lifestyle factor is as important as stress and emotional factor that I've talked about. If you're someone who is trying to conceive, you need to look at your lifestyle. You need to look at the things that goes into your mouth. You need to look at the things you expose yourself to. You need to look at the things that you do. Because directly or indirectly, these things affect us. If you're eating junk food, constantly exposing yourself to toxicity, taking alcohol, things that will affect your body, it's going to affect your hormones, it's going to affect your reproductive ability, it's going to affect a lot of things. Apart from the reproductive side of things, it can likely affect every other aspect of your life. So this is my appeal to you. If you're trying to conceive, examine your lifestyle. Look at the things that you need to change. I'm not here to tell you, don't do this, don't do that. But we're all adults. You know what is good for you. But I know that lifestyle is one thing that actually affects people or stopping people from getting pregnant. Another thing as well is the male fertility issues or male infertility. This is a part that I am really passionate about, because a lot of women, I thank God for the modern day women that are trying to conceive. A lot of them carry their partner along. A lot of them are married to people that have sense. Yes. because I've seen a lot of women that have actually carried the burden of fertility on them, and it almost looks like their husbands are not part of the journey. And I've actually seen a case where a woman thought she was the problem. She thought she was the one that had fertility problem. I don't know how she knew that, but she got to the point where she couldn't conceive anymore, and she decided, okay, you know what, you go ahead and get married to somebody else that's going to get you pregnant, or you're going to have kids with. And she went ahead to get married, and the girl said, oh, I'm actually coming into this relationship because your wife wasn't able to conceive. Please, can we go further and do some tests and find out if you can actually get me pregnant? And guess what, guys? The man had issues that he couldn't conceive, and poor woman did not even say, okay, let's go and check if you have your own wahala. And she ended up, this is a real life story, this is not making up story. So what I'm trying to say is that a lot of men are walking on the road and they have fertility problem, but because of that whole thing that, oh, men, they don't want to, anything that concerns their private and their manhood, they don't talk about it. They hide themselves in the shadow, and a lot of women end up not having kids on time or even forever because they thought that they were the problem. So if you're someone who is trying to conceive, carry your partner along. Let it not be your problem, solely your problem, because you can't get yourself pregnant. It has to be a journey where you do it together. And guess what? God is always there, because marriage is, if you get married and you really want to have children, why would God not give you children? He will, because it's His will for you if you desire it. Another factor as well that I really want to share with you guys is undiagnosed medical condition. A lot of people have medical conditions and they just live in denial. They spend years not going to check themselves out, not going to know if anything is wrong with them, and by the time they end up going, they take this, what God cannot do does not exist, and they decide not to take care of themselves. You've been trying to get pregnant. This is my opinion. You're trying to get pregnant, you're with your partner. You don't need to wait up to a year. I would even suggest, like I said in my other videos, to use clear ovulation kit. Use other kits to help you predict if ovulation is actually happening. If ovulation is not happening, why wait? Go to the hospital and get checked. Tell the doctor, I have been using these kits to help me predict ovulation, and it's not even showing that I'm ovulating. Please, I don't want to wait up to a year. I want to start checking. And the doctor is going to check you out. I don't think we should wait for a long time. A lot of people, even some people, go to the hospital. Honestly, do go to the hospital, get checked, and they say, oh, the doctor say all clear. Only for them to go again to a different hospital and they find out something is wrong with them. If you try a hospital for a couple of times and they keep telling you all clear, try a different hospital. And as we are doing all of this, keep praying, because God does everything. Another one as well is timing of intercourse. I don't understand this whole busyness of life, okay, where couples are busy. So busy that some couple, maybe once a week they have sex, maybe once in 2 weeks they have sex. How are you going to get pregnant when your sex is like scarcity, fuel scarcity? I don't even know what right word to use it. When your sex life is nowhere, it's not part of the relationship. Everybody's chasing money, or everybody's busy doing one thing or the other, and you say you're trying to conceive. It's important that we have sex if you're going to get pregnant. It's like if you want to sleep, you have to lie down. You're not going to be standing, not walking and sleeping. You have to do something to get something, which is sex. At least 3 times a week. People that say that people should be having sex, that's what they said, 3 times a week. And don't overdo it, like you're banging. Excess of everything is bad. So let there be that balance where you can actually have sex and time sex. There's so many kits out there, like so many things out there that can help you. Even an ordinary thermometer, which I've made a video about, can help you to time ovulation and help you to know when ovulation is about to occur or has even occurred, so that you can have sex. These are the 5 things that, in my opinion, I think make people not to get pregnant or delay pregnancy? Is there anything that you think actually delay people from getting pregnant? Let me know in the comment section. I really want to hear from you. But these are the 5 things that I think people fall under. These 5 categories people fall under and makes them not to get pregnant. If you've gotten value out of this video, I would like you to press the subscribe button. Let me know in the comment section you have. Give me a thumbs up and share this video to your friends. Thank you so much for watching my videos always. I will see you on my next video. But before you go, I'd like you to watch a video that I made on how to have twins naturally. I would like you to watch that video. It's on the screen right now. Bye for now.